We have a very exciting unboxing to do today, and I'm going to do a little bit of a review, but I actually got this Dior backpack for $0, and it is not a sponsored post, it is not a brand deal, and I have a little bit of a story to tell you. Hey guys, welcome back to the vlog. It's a nice sunny Monday morning, just kind of like picking up the apartment. I actually just cleaned the cushions on the cloud couch. Something that's actually amazing about the cloud is that you can take off all of the cushions. They're all slip covered and you can literally throw them in the washing machine. And I did the dryer as well. And it's like, gives them a little refresh. It still looks pretty dilapidated. Like, I don't know. This is my one thing with the couch. It's so comfortable. Like you can sink into it. There's nothing like it. It's like the most comfortable bed in the world, but it just looks like that too sometimes. And I don't know. I think I'd prefer to have a little more like put together, I guess. So just getting the apartment kind of like cleaned up, but I also have been having some drama with my washing machine because I don't know if I told you guys this, but literally it's been staining all of my clothing. I can only see it on the whites, but it's been staining the clothes, and I think I figured it out. Like, I cleaned the little gasket out and there was definitely a lot of mildew, maybe mold in it. And then it was still happening, and I was like, do I need a whole new washing machine? So I had like the building maintenance come up and look at it, and then I'll show you the problem. So coming over here into laundry world, this drawer, which I don't use because I only use pods, was completely gross. Like there was like, if you went like this, you know, it would come up, you know, and you would see the white through it. Like it was really bad. And then this part also was just like, everything was bad. But now if I take this out, I basically got everything clean except for this little canal. And I don't know what to do. Like there is still some grime in there and I don't know how to get it. I guess I need to like get a bottle brush or something. So, but I got some stuff from Amazon. So I picked up this washing machine cleaner. Like I have no idea if this is going to actually do anything. It seems like it really is just made for like the gasket part, which I already cleaned, which is when you open that door, and not for my thing that I just showed you. So I got vinegar. I don't know. I got bleach. The bleach is really just to help me fix the things that have been ruined, but I got some vinegar, I guess, to soak this thing in. I don't know. I'm gonna try this first. It's kind of cute, all these little tablets, like, I don't know. I wanna put one in my mouth. You know what I mean? Like, they just look like little candies. I also just got a new bed for Zoe for the office because she loves to hang out with me in there. And I figured with the office refresh, I should get her a new bed as well that matches better. Also the one in there, I don't know, I've had it for a while. So I got this from this company called Unhide. A bunch of you guys have been asking about dog stuff, so maybe I should start sharing a little more dog stuff because it is something that I know a thing or two about. Yeah, so I actually got this last week and it was too big. I got the medium size and now this is the small size, and I can tell just before I even open it that it's going to be the right size. It's like shrink wrapped, like vacuum sealed, you know? It's just like one of these floofy beds, but there's plenty on Amazon, honestly. Like this is just, you can tell it's nicer. Like really nice. It feels like a faux fur blanket that you would get from Pottery Barn, but it's very soft. Oh my God. Like if this was a human thing, I've seen those before. They make like human versions. I think Unhide might even make that. All right, let's put this in the office. So this is the old one from Room and Board. It doesn't even look that comfortable, honestly. And now this is the new one. Cute. I think that's better. It's actually a little smaller too. I usually like that. Oh, and then there's a cute little logo. I usually don't like logos on this kind of stuff, but I like it. Unhide. Super comfy. She's gonna love this. She's already found herself on the couch. Come on. Why don't you try a new bed? Why don't you try a new bed? Try that new bed. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You're going right in there. You're going right in there. That's a new bed. Go ahead. Cuddle up. Cuddle up. I know it looks like it might be too small for her, but she is going to get into a little donut. Also, I'm going to take care of those wires. I know what you're thinking. They will be taken care of. Do you like your new bed? Do you like this new bed? We have a very exciting unboxing to do today, and I'm going to do a little bit of a review, but I actually got this Dior backpack for $0, and it is not a sponsored post, it is not a brand deal, and I have a little bit of a story to tell you. So you might remember from many vlogs ago, back in February, I had the broken Louis Vuitton bag, and I know I've vlogged that a lot, but at the same time, I believe, actually now I don't know, but I believe I talked about this Dior bag that I had bought at Nordstrom, like in November 2019 maybe. And there was a little Dior logo on it. If I can find what this bag looks like, I'm gonna pop it up on the screen now. There's a little Dior logo on it. It was the jacquard print, and the OR of the Dior cracked off. I brought it into Dior. Louis Vuitton, when I brought that bag in, it was, I knew from the moment I talked to the employee who helped me, like, she was like taking my notes, and like she was writing like customer states, like about like what had happened in the bag. Dior, they were much more friendly to me and a little more like human versus like filling out a form like they did at Louis Vuitton. And they were like, okay, we can send it to whatever, Paris or France or whatever, you know, I don't know, we'll see. I don't know, they probably sent it to the factory somewhere. But when I tell you I had to follow up, and I kind of forgot about it because I just kind of trusted that it was happening, but I've been following up for months. And eventually in May, I came to find out that the guy that the employee that I gave to at Dior, he no longer was with the company. So then I was delayed. Then I got linked up with another employee. And then that employee was like back and forth with me. She was brand new to Dior and to the Soho men's store. And she was going back and forth with me. And then I finally got linked up with a new manager, and this is now going to like July, right, with this new manager. And the new manager, following up, laid off, or just no longer with the company. I don't know. But I'm like, why is this new manager not responding to me? So now I've had two managers. So now I'm back in the city because I was in the Hamptons over the summer, so I kind of was like, you know, I was even like losing track of like where we were, and I was forgetting to follow up, and like it just wasn't top of mind for me. So then finally I get in touch with someone, a new manager, third manager. When I'm back in the city in September, calls me on the phone, we're working on it. He says to me, we're working on it with the district manager. We might be able to just get you a store credit because we don't have the piece anymore to replace it. Sorry, that was a crucial part of the story. They didn't have the logo piece anymore. So I was like, okay, well that's my best case scenario, right? Like a new credit and go in and just get a new bag. I would of course have to forfeit the other bag, but I kind of was, it was a tote bag, and I wasn't really using that as much anymore, and I really wanted, you know, loved the idea of going in there with like store credit, right, obviously. So finally they did get in touch with me, like after like, that took about a week or two, and they were like, we got you to store credit, come in, what do you want to buy? Like she like texted back and she's like, do you have anything in mind? Like question mark, exclamation point, like she was being fun with me, like she could tell like this is a fun result in this happening. And I knew I wanted a backpack, and the credit was $3,000, which is literally the price of most of the backpacks at Dior. So I was like, I'm gonna get a brand new backpack for free. Like I cannot believe this is happening. And Brendan said, he's like, I think you should wait until Paris and shop in Paris. I was like, babe, there is no way that this credit, they're like, come in right now. You've got the credit. It's been going on since February. Who knows who's gonna quit or get rehired at Dior and then not even know my credit exists anymore. I was like, I gotta go in and I gotta do this right now. So I went in the next day, I sent her 4 backpacks. I made a whole TikTok about it. If you want to go check that out, my TikTok is always linked in my description here. I had 4 in mind. She had all of them set aside for me. It was really fun. I tried them all on, and I ended up going with what I'm about to show you. And this bag retails $3,000 US. The bag that I had, $3,000 US. So it literally was a perfect even exchange. But I happened to get something else as well, which I'll unbox for you, and I'll explain that. But right now, let's get into the unboxing of the new backpack. This is a very different style for me. I typically have the flat backpacks. Almost all of my backpacks have the flat. My Louis Vuitton, my Bottega, the Gucci one that I have. Those are the only ones that I have. So I like the idea of a different style. This is brand new for winter 2024. It's a brand new style and design. I happen to really love this design. I know it is the logo pattern repeated over and over again, but I don't think it looks that logo-y compared to like an LV monogram or something like that. And to me, it is very sleek and subtle. It's called the Saddle Zip Backpack. I love this buckle. If you've ever seen it, they have it on many different products. That it's just like a fun thing to have, and it's a very satisfying clicky sound. Like, love. The back of it has the big Dior print on it or logo on it, but it is really nicely padded, and it's very comfortable to wear on your back. A lot of the Louis Vuitton backpacks, the top part like this, the 2 straps connect at one at the top with like a D-ring grommet. I find that to be very uncomfortable to wear. This is more comfortable. The straps are padded, so it's like a realistic bag to use. It's got 2 pockets on the side here, which are great. And then the upper is all calfskin leather, full grain calfskin leather, which is nice. And a lot of the other backpacks didn't have that much leather, so I thought that this was a pretty good value considering that it was only $3,000 compared to others that didn't have the leather and, you know, were coated canvas, like the CD one, the diamond print one. That one had very little leather and was more money. So I thought this was a good value. And then this part of the flap is also that leather. Getting inside of the bag, nice, easy zip, nice, easy access. You're not dealing with the flaps. I do love that Bottega backpack. You've probably seen me talk about it many times. It's been my go-to travel backpack for most of this year. That flap is really annoying to get on and off, and you have to always make sure the flaps are like out so that it goes on it nicely. I'm glad that I don't have to deal with that anymore with this bag. Or not anymore. I'm still going to use the Bottega one. Inside, you do have a dedicated laptop iPad sleeve, fits up to a 16-inch laptop. Great. This is a pretty good sized bag, honestly. Like, you wouldn't look at this online or in the store and be like, oh, that fits a 16-inch backpack, but it's pretty like wide, which I like. I'm a big guy. I'm 6 foot, so like I don't want a dinky backpack. And then that's it. There's also a pocket on this inner flap here, so you could get, you could put your wallet or whatever you're going to put in there. But otherwise, it's just a nice big, fill it up kind of a bag. And I really like that. And I like the satisfying, nice zipper. Easy, and it's closed, easy access. And I just think this is such a handsome, sleek looking bag. And I don't know, I just think it's really beautiful. Here's the other thing that I got. I did a much better unboxing on TikTok and Instagram if you want to go check those out. This is a pouch. It's in the same design. I love traveling with these types of pouches. I have one from Celine that I have been using for years as my sort of like carry-on within a carry-on. So if you're going to carry on a backpack, for example, you're going to have your AirPods, you're going to have your passport, you're going to have sanitizer, maybe a lotion, maybe a snack, something like that, right? Most backpacks, they don't have the pockets to do that, and they're just going to be like loose, around in the bag. And so I like to have a bag that you can easily take out and just have at your seat, and it has all of your necessities that you might need when you're traveling, or just like smaller items that you don't want jingling around the bag. I don't know. I think that makes sense. So this one is a little bit bigger than my Celine one. And inside you do have credit card slots, which I'm not going to use that for. This could honestly be used as like a sleek looking sort of carry with you pouch. That's what it's used for. It's just like not my style necessarily to walk around with something that's not crossbody, but it does have the handheld wristlet, which this does come off, and it could be used as like a keychain too, I guess. But you could attach here. You could also attach to this side. TBD on how I sort of end up using that. I might take it off altogether, but then that's it. That's just the one big pocket, and then you've got your easy access for it. Now, why I love this and I ended up getting it is because of the perfect fit. Well, it matches this bag perfectly, but then it goes inside really nicely too. And even like the store associates were like, that's such a good idea. Like, I never thought about putting this inside. It fits so nicely horizontally. Obviously, vertically it would fit too, but the fact that it fits horizontally in this bag, I think is such a cool, perfect little match for it. And then you still have plenty of room to put other stuff in here, but obviously most of your smaller items that you're gonna have at your seat will be easy access. And it's just good in general to have a little pouch like this. And like I said, I've been using that Celine one for a really long time. So this was not free, but the other was. So I just want to say a shout out to Dior, to their customer service, and to the dedication that they have to their customers, and that they stand by their product. And if it breaks and they can't fix it, they will either replace it or they will give you store credit. I don't know if this is an extenuating circumstance for me because of how kind of it was mismanaged since February. It's just because of the experience that I had. That's it for this little unboxing. I'm super excited to use these on my trip to Paris. We leave this Wednesday night, and yeah, I'll check in with you guys later. Hey guys, coming on to end the vlog, but first I wanted to show you Zoe in her new bed because she's obsessed with it. She has been laying in there all morning. She gets all cozied up and she loves it. But yeah, thanks for watching this vlog. Please subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Lots of fun vlogs coming up. I actually just started doing a little bit of planning for my version of Vlogmas, which I think is gonna start in like maybe early to mid-November. Probably on the earlier side versus the mid side. Lots of fun stuff coming up. Of course, going to Paris tomorrow night, so we'll be vlogging that for you. And that's it. See you in the next one. Bye.